us today?
We got Raw. We got Raw from Phoenix, 602. You feel me? We do it big.
Welcome, man. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I just climbed the Himalayan Mountains. I walked down just for this interview, so I'm hyped up right now. I got some oil from my beard. That's the only place to get it in the world, the Himalayas. You gotta understand.
Going up to the top,
It's
man.
important. It's
Going
important.
up to the top. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, like, tell us, man. So, originally from Phoenix?
Forever, never been anywhere else.
Man, that's right. Arizona hip hop.
Arizona, represent.
Represent, man. So, what you been up to? Were you at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival?
Nah, this year we decided to skip it. You know why? Because we wanted to work on our craft. We've been there for 3 years straight consecutively. This year I said, put a pause on that. You know what? We're gonna work on it and look where we are right now. That's how it happens. You put your mind to it, kids. If you put your mind to it, you'd be damn near anybody but me. Okay, so you gotta do what you gotta do and take care of business.
I love it, man. I love it. Absolutely. I always try to give a message to the kids, so listen up.
Kids important.
We got knowledge because we dropped today.
Now I told you I came from the Himalayas. My monk told me directly, you gotta speak to the camera with passion. I said, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
I love it, man. So tell us, how'd you get into hip hop?
It's easy. I had a girl. It was 5th grade, and I didn't know how to break up with her. So what I did was I don't know why I was listening to music, and I remember hearing that song by Aaliyah. It had the little baby in it. It's like it has the baby in the beat. Timbaland made the beat. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like one of the hottest songs ever back in the late 90s. So when I was listening to it, I was like, yo, it's tight how they rhyme and putting this shit together. I just wrote the poem to break up with the girl because I couldn't come up with nothing else. I said I was a kid, so I didn't know how to tell her like a man, yo, it's over, you know, I got somebody else. So I wrote her a poem. And then when I heard like what hip hop was doing with rhyming words and putting it to a beat and how you can be in front of people and make them feel a certain way, I said, you know what? This shit is tight. So I was writing ever since I was like in 5th grade. By the time we graduated high school, I got with one of my boys, shout out to Yola, and then we started rapping on beats and people were fucking with it. So I said, I fuck with it if you fuck with it and you fuck with it. So then I took my passion to the next level and spin bars still.
It's so funny because music, all music, across all genres, like so much of it that stems from love, relationships. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love, man.
And it all started.
It's all love. I was like, man, how do I leave her? Like, I don't want to tell her she's gonna hate me. So I was like, I'm gonna try to smooth it out with a poem. So I remember it real good too. I wrote it in red pen. I was like, yo, this is tight. Like, I was like, yo, I can't love you. I found another you. Like, it was tight. Like, oh man. Like, and then ever since then, I just loved rhyming things. So I just kind of rhymed. And as I grew, I heard more rap. I started to hear the Pacs, the Nas's, the Eminems, you know, the Biggies, of course. Then as you got a little bit older, you started to hear Lil Wayne. And then once Lil Wayne dropped, then I was like, yo, this shit is tight. Like, he's out here saying like whatever he wants. He's living his life. He's doing what the fuck he want to do, and he's telling people, and they're entertained by it. Like, this is the spot for me, and that's why, you know, I'm in front of this camera talking to y'all.
I was just about to ask, man, like, who do you say you get the most influence as far as hip hop artist?
That's like one of the hardest questions ever because I don't really. It's not. I never have singled out an artist where I'm like, yo, like this is how I'm gonna do it. This is the model. This is what I gotta do. This is what I gotta sound like. I just kind of grabbed and picked from everybody. But if I gotta say my favorite artist, we're gonna start at the top. You know, we're gonna go with Rakim. We're gonna go with Tupac. We're gonna go with, you know, people like early Lil Wayne and then early like Drake even, because nowadays it can't just be about street shit. I feel like you gotta talk to people's emotions, and like that's what Drake brought to the game. And you know, that shit is tight. Like, it influences people to feel a certain way. So I kind of vibe with that sort of rapping style. But early Drake, you know, comeback season, So Far Gone, those tapes were tight. He was spinning bars like crazy. And, you know, that's the kind of things that influenced me into really my style, my personal style. Now I would say it's more of an East Coast rapping style, but West Coast topics, you know, life topics, love topics, that sort of thing. Taking your bitch topics, you know, works, that sort of thing.
It is hip hop at the end of the day.
You gotta be.
No, man, we bumped some of your shit a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I love the sound, man.
It's different, right? Like it ain't what a lot of I may not like look like speaking about looks. I wore this to jinx the Rams. I'm a hardcore Cardinals fan.
I almost didn't let him do the interview.
He stopped me at the door. He said, I don't know. And I said, look, it's for a jinx. So everybody that sees me wearing this, I'm trying to jinx the Rams. That's my fan psychology working. And hopefully the Cowboys take the W on that, because I can't see them advance over the Cardinals, you know. Can't be like that. But nah, man, hip hop is tight. Like I love to write poems. Like that's what I do. You know, I write poems and I'll post that shit on Instagram. Follow me, raw___XXX. I post poetry, pics of nature. Like I'm that type of person. Like I say the artist that influenced me to circle back to that question, it ain't even a hip hop artist at all. It's Jimi Hendrix. Period. Like that's who made me feel like music can be not only like beautiful, but it's like something more. It's like it's an out of body experience. If you can write a song that people like, that they vibe to, it's like I really love that feeling. That's how I feel about it.
So what other genres do you really rock with then?
I rock with every genre. Alternate R&B. I like Daniel Caesar. Mm-hmm. He's influencing me right now. He's got a lot of it's just like real love shit, like real topics, because a lot of people want to say, oh, love this, oh, love. Everybody loves something. So it's an innate feeling, and I think that's one of the biggest feelings to get people's hearts into your music. So Daniel Caesar, I even listen to shit like classic Metallica, like Master of Puppets. That shit was tight. Like I got no discrimination against shit like that. You know, I don't know the artist personally, but I know that the music was tight. I like Frank Sinatra. I'll listen to that shit all day. I fucking listen to Louis Armstrong, like shit like that, just classic jazz. Just because if I just listen to rap, then I don't feel like I can really like expand my horizons as an artist. Like I need to look at everything, see what everybody's doing, see how I can apply that to hip hop, how I can apply that to my bars. Like I study everything around me. That's how I write my verses.
I love it, man. That's giving such well-rounded answers. I appreciate that. No, it's great. Like I hope people are paying attention. Like you're definitely like a thought-out person. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about it. Like you're studying the game. You're studying other genres. Like that's absolutely what it takes to really flourish. I think as an artist. Back to your music. So one thing I really did like about it was the production as well. Who's your producer?
We worked with many people. Shout out to Keats, Isaiah Anthony, K-Mac, Willie Waffles. We've worked with multiple artists. Even Yola's probably produced some of our tracks. We produced our own tracks as well. Mixed by Brisky did one of our tracks. Shout out to him. So we've been working with a lot of artists, just producers, videographers, photographers, all sorts of things. So right now I wouldn't say we have like a main producer that like it's like our Timbaland all over and stuff. We got our family, we're making music, and that's what we fuck with right now.
Bet. And what projects are you guys working on right now? What do you got coming out?
Right now we got Yola's EP called Money. Go get that. It's on all platforms, period. Can you give me some water, please, Keith?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. I had to do that.
No, it's all good. Yeah. That work. Thank you, Shy.
Hold on, thank you. And me personally, right now, I'm gonna have a tape out. It's untitled for now, but I want y'all to stay tuned. I'm gonna put my heart into that shit. And it's gonna be dope as fuck. Like dope as fuck. Like the type of shit that you're gonna be like, yo, I gotta show somebody this shit. Like this shit is not planetary, man. This shit is crazy. And that's what I gotta bring, like that sort of energy. But I'm a mellow cat, I'm not gonna come out here like like any like future type artist, or anything like that. I'm gonna bring that classic hip hop style and mix it with some new era sounds, things that I invented myself. And that's kind of my sound at this time.
Bet. And where can they find you?
You can find me on all platforms under Raw X Yola. At this point, we got SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. Go to my Instagram page, rawyola.com, RAWXYOLA.com. We got all sorts of places you could reach us at, so don't be shy, check that shit out. It's gonna be tight, I promise. Like, I wouldn't be sitting here lying to y'all in front of the camera. This shit is tight.
No, I can attest to that. I had the luxury of being able to hear some bars, being able to hear some spits, and I want the people to be able to hear that too.
All right.
Do you mind?
I don't.
All right,
This is what we're here for. You gotta be something Wu-Tang.
You wanna play that beat?
A little high right now.
It's all good. Just chop
I'm a
this.
little high.
A little high. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna put this on Snapchat it, in the conversation and shit.
What up, though? We out here hitting leaf. Hey, the beat is starting. You know, a lot of people say they cut from a different cloth, but I ain't cut from no cloth. I'm 0550 with the pimp stick. Matter of fact, my throne's to the top, Mount Olympus. All because I keep flows like a president, keep a mistress. Plus I'm smoking on the trippy incense. Raw, I haven't seen you in a while, you got big sense. Bitch, you couldn't see me with the thick lens. I got the 6th sense for the business. I got the fit bitch that count my every step like a Fitbit. With her tongue, she move it around like a hit stick. I'm all mad at all pro, juke him to the left. I'ma get at least 6, bitch, on my dick lick. I should have pick 6, I Lambo left and celebrated with my homies. Government hate my people coming over, but we coming over.
Hey,
Just a little something.
Hey, Raw. That's what's up.
A little Wu-Tang shit.
That's what's up.